The next step in lean manufacturing was to focus on cycle time. And so what that looks like is this. Very simple heuristic. This is the flux capacitor of lean startup. All we are as a software startup is a catalyst that turns ideas into code. When customers interact with that code, they create data which we can choose to measure quantitatively and qualitatively. And then if we want, we can learn impacting our next set of ideas. This we can use to put the concept of the pivot on a more rigorous foundation. A pivot is one major turn through this feedback loop. And the heuristic for any kind of startup advice that anyone wants to give you is really simple. Does it minimize total time through this loop? In consumer internet, because we're used to having large numbers of customers, we do all this analytics stuff as a crutch. It's because we have it worse than the enterprise people. When you have a lot of customers, you can't get to know any of them particularly well. In fact, you have to rely on archetypes and summaries and assumptions. When you have a small number of customers, it's a huge asset because you can know each of them extremely well, and the experiments that you do can have much higher fidelity. The problem is that most teams have a plan which is basically to ship it and see what happens. And the problem with ship it and see what happens, you can feel like you're being very agile, but you're guaranteed to succeed at seeing what happens. And so you'll therefore always feel like it was worth doing, and you'll feel like you're on the right track no matter what.